Aries, what's up? How's it going? My name is Yvonne. You might know me as Luna with LG Reads. Today we are doing an April check-in. By the way, happy birthday! I hope that you are all spoiled with love from your friends, family, or by yourself. If you need to show yourself some extra loving, some self-loving this month, then, all the power to you. You do what it takes. I'm a fellow Aries, so we will see if this read happens to click with me. But I have set the intentions for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and Venus. If you don't know what your placements are, feel free to head on down to the description box. There is a free calculator there down below for you to check those out. Also, only take what resonates and leave behind what does not for another viewer. Make sure you check your other placements. And if you do find that it resonates, please like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know what's up. Help the channel grow, help the message get across to others who may need it. And finally, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my Facebook page or on my website. All right, Aries. Without further ado, my Ram fam, I think these cards have been shuffled sufficiently. Let's go ahead and take a look at the messages for Aries. All right. The 8 of Cups to the Emperor in reverse. Yeah. God forbid my energy comes out. The High Priestess in reverse. The Page of Wands in reverse. All right. Aries, this is going to be very specific and straight to the point. I am already feeling that. I don't know if maybe I just click with my energy a little bit more than the other signs. I guess that would make sense. I don't know if other readers feel that way. Personal little tangent there. Page of Cups in reverse with the 8 of Cups there. Okay, the Emperor in reverse. Can we clarify that? Thank you. The Hanged Man. We're getting a couple more. I'm not going to take those. I saw them. The High Priestess, thank you. The 10 of Wands and the Judgment card. Hey, fuck. All right. Aries. There has been something that you have been trying to give your effort towards, your emotional effort towards. You've been trying to open up towards this or offer it an apology or simply do something to show some of your vulnerability. However, I don't think that you're being met with reciprocity because the 8 of Cups is here. So that's showing me that despite your attempts, maybe you didn't give enough in regards to this other energy. All right. I am seeing 2 distinct energies here. So, whether it's romance or career or friendship, that's up to you to decipher how the message resonates best, okay? But with the 8 of Cups here, you are having to emotionally detach and distance yourself, perhaps even feel like you need to walk away from this situation because you feel like there are a lot of feelings that are not being acknowledged. You may be just turning your back or a blind eye to it for the time being. I'm really drawn for some reason to the Moon in this particular card for some reason, which I'm not usually, but that speaks about our hidden fears and insecurities and the unknown. So it's like whatever has transpired here, it's hurt so much that we are willing to take that step into the unknown. And that's a great leap of faith. I mean, many people are afraid of that. With the Emperor here in reverse, that's you. That's your energy. But in the reverse, you feel powerless. I think when it comes to this situation, you feel powerless because maybe you've tried time and time again to open up to it, or to try, or to whatever, but I can't help but feel like there's a sense of disdain here, or lack, like, it almost feels like grieving, letting something go, and feeling powerless about it with the Emperor in reverse. Like, you feel like you lack any stability or structure or power. And that leads us to the Hanged Man. Wow, there's a lot of major arcana here, actually, now that I am realizing. But anyways, so Aries, this is a very, potentially, if this is clicking with you, transformative period for you. With the Hanged Man in the upright position, letting this go, feeling like you're not yourself, essentially, you're going into a period of pause and trying to gain perspective. This is pertaining to probably a wide faceted areas of your life. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say, but like, when it comes to your past relationships, when it comes to your childhood, when it comes to all of your past partners' perspectives of you, when it comes to how you carry yourself, how you have carried yourself, how you wish to perceive to carry yourself in the future. This is all being considered in this moment. And that's why it's a very necessary pause that needs to happen, so that you can gain not only perspective, but clarity and some focus, to really, stand still and reflect. Aries is not good at doing that. We don't like to do that. We don't like to pause and reflect and think. We think we're not to knock you on intelligence, but we like to be very impulsive and act forward on our movement, and sometimes we are brash and straightforward, and that can get us into trouble later on down the line, not only with others but with ourselves. So with the High Priestess here in reverse, Aries, there's something that you've been ignoring when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to your moral beliefs. There may have been, something that you saw coming all along, but you ignored that notion. Or maybe you just never trusted yourself, or maybe you don't trust yourself, or you have a hard time trusting yourself when it comes to the Ten of Wands here as well, clarifying it. You may find yourself persevering with situations only to find yourself battling with the burdensome, heavy pressures of, okay, well, I didn't trust my intuition there. I should have. That kind of thing. With the Page of Wands here in reverse, there is, and yes, there's an opposing emotional energy here who is not only emotionally immature, but they lack focus and commitment. They're very sexually driven towards you. But yeah, very immature. So when it comes to this person, which I think that this is the person that you're having a hard time walking away from. Maybe that's why you have been not trusting your intuition. Anyways, we're going to clarify. Judgment here. Judgment can represent, making a judgment call, having a self-awakening, having some kind of realization about what this is all about. Judgment can also represent a second chance with this person. I think that you have separated yourself and you have chosen to walk away, but I don't think you're happy about it. So with that being said, there's a lot of energy left in the air here, Aries, okay? Please do only take this if it resonates. It's quite specific. Flip switch the roles if you see fit. We're going to go ahead now, my darling, and clarify this board. The 8 of Cups. We have the 8 of Wands. Nice. And the Page of Cups in reverse. What do we have for that? We have the Page of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. Aries, so they're... Oof. I don't know who's who here. And I'm glad that I prefaced this with flip switch the roles. Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles upright. One person here is trying to learn more about the other person. They're trying to offer a small commitment or investment, the beginning of something. They're thinking about it. The other person with the Page of Cups is not really fully able to emotionally open up, be vulnerable, or share their feelings. And so when we have one person that's trying to offer something and one person who is retracting, we have the 3 of Pentacles smack dab in the middle, right? So the 3 of Pentacles in reverse represents a lack of cooperation, a lack of being able to see eye to eye, a lack of being able to be on the same page, to essentially cooperate the way that either party would like, okay? Let's try and keep it as neutral as possible in that sense, in that regard. With the 8 of Wands here, though, and the 8 of Pentacles, I'm sorry, why did I say 8 of Pentacles? Oof. Okay, we'll see if that comes back up. 8 of Cups. There's fast action and movement here. Somebody, you or them, has declared and decided, probably stated outright, that I'm walking away from this. I'm leaving this behind. Goodbye, ciao. I'll see you in the next lifetime, that kind of deal. There's the potential possibility that this Emperor in reverse is not you. I do believe that it is, but let's have a look, Aries. And I'm not trying to jab you. It's just the High Priestess upright. And we have the High Priestess in reverse next to it. Aries, you fucking know that you're not yourself. You're not trusting yourself. You're not being yourself. You're acting outlandish. It's like just not in your character. You're not grounded. You're not stable. You don't feel secure in this. You don't feel like it caters to your overall sense of foundation. So the High Priestess is also about staying quiet, about secrets. Not secrets, but, well, sometimes, but when we talk about, well, not trusting your intuition and trusting it, I feel like it's very back and forth for you here. And that's human nature. That's fine. Like, we all do that, right? Like, sometimes we see a red flag and we call it green. But either way, the High Priestess can also represent retracting inwards and not communicating, staying quiet, per se. So, with the Hanged Man also does reflect that energy when you are, going inwards and healing and trying to gain perspective, think about things, all of that. It's very much a similar energy. It's kind of like the masculine equivalent. We all have masculine, feminine energies. We have the moon. Fuck's sakes. Aries, I think that, and I may be speaking for myself, but when it comes to our fears, our insecurities, Aries are, being the baby of the zodiac, we can be prideful. We can throw tantrums when things don't go our way. And going into this period of reflection is actually probably very, very needed, because we're analyzing things that we probably haven't looked at for a long time and haven't wanted to. Things are coming to the surface that we maybe haven't wanted to acknowledge, or that this connection has shown us, or we've learned, or whatever it is, right? There's always something positive to be taken from every life experience, be it romantic, career, interpersonal, whatever. So, this High Priestess in reverse, what? Why? Why? Thank you. The Four of Swords. I was going to say Three of Swords. Four of Swords does precede the Three of Swords. So, hold on one second. Show me this Ten of Wands, please. Thank you. The Page of Swords. One more. Thank you. The Two of Cups. Damn it. I can't get away from it, Aries. I want to try and twist the story, but I can't. So, whatever it is that you didn't trust your intuition on, this bond, I think, being that the Three of Swords precedes the Four of Swords, you're now in a healing process. You're now thinking about things a lot, trying to rest. There's a lot. This is independent. You are not catering to anyone but yourself right now. This healing process, I think, is very difficult for you with the Ten of Wands. I think it's very burdensome and heavy for you, considering you didn't... I don't think you really wanted to leave this, but I don't think you were left with any other choice, given the circumstances. And the reason why it's so difficult is because I think you still want to hang on to whatever is left of this bond, even if it's just friendship. But I don't see any reconciliation here as of yet, minus the Judgment. We haven't looked at that yet. But I see you just watching, waiting, observing this other person. I hate to say it, Aries, but Page of Swords can represent spying, keeping an eye on this other person in any way that you can, just trying to see, what they're up to. Are they doing all right without you? Are they happy? I don't think it's ill-intended. I think it's just coming from this place of not only feeling powerless, but retracting your communication as well. And trying to, gain perspective, right? Like, of course you wonder how they're feeling. I think maybe that is also a reciprocative mutual energy. They're probably thinking about you as well. They're probably wondering, like, are they happy? Are they entertaining anything? But with that, it doesn't really matter. I know there's a reason why you're here. But with the Page of Wands, I do think that is you. Which is weird, because I didn't initially feel that way. Hold on. Who is this Page of Wands? Thank you. The Hanged Man. Okay, yeah, that is you. Do you still have passion for this, Aries? Or do you feel like it's just a emotionally immature, passionate connection? Are you thinking with other body parts? Is there much more emotionality involved here? Does the other person have much more to give, even? Like, Judgment? Show me Judgment. Thank you. Page of Cups in reverse. Yes. And the Five of Cups. Yes! Dude. Aries, you can give this another chance. If you want. You can try. Maybe you have tried. And you, time and time again, you've been reminded that you need to walk away. If you haven't tried, maybe you are coming to the realization that when you do try, they're not ready to give to you, and it just makes you feel defeated and like shit. And it also makes you feel like very specific. Forget about love. I'm gonna do my own thing for a while. I think I agree. I agree, Aries. Wow. Let's take a look at some advice, because I am pretty sure that was pretty clear cut. We did see a little bit of other energy float in there, but let's go ahead, all right? Whoa, that was a really terrible shuffle. Aries, please, Spirit, for their advice regarding that. What is happening here? My goodness, my apologies. Their read. What is their advice? Thank you. Wow, that was quick. King of Wands to Justice. Show me justice, please. Thank you. That's a lot. Page of Wands in reverse. Again, Queen of Swords in reverse. Ace of Cups. Eight of Swords in reverse to the Six of Cups. Holy shit. King of Wands, that's you, Aries, all day. If it's not you, maybe you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag, but I do feel like it's you. You're showing me, well, justice. You need to do something that is fair and right for you. And you're very passionate about that. You're very confident and driven towards that. When it comes to emotionally immature energies that are only showing you sexual attraction, nothing more, nothing less, no commitment, well, you may not have been seeing that clearly in the past with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, but eventually you've come to realize, out of fairness to yourself, that this was not a true beginning of love. This is not a true beginning of romance. Not only that, but either you or the other person or both of you were unable to give to this emotionally, vulnerably. There was no capability there. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, it is clarifying that Queen of Swords in reverse, you may have been lacking logic, reason. You may have had your head in the clouds, fantasizing about things. But now you are seeing clearly. You may have been stuck in negative self-imposition before, feeling like you were caught in this cycle. But now you are realizing with the Six of Cups that while this may be a bond that you reflect upon in your life, maybe for the rest of your life, there's not much to be connotated with it besides the poor, bad memories, the lack of apology, lack of accountability. There may have been playfulness and lightfulness and some nostalgia to, reminisce upon. But when it comes to the end-all, be-all, the lack of reconciliation here, I think, and whatever pain it has put you through has really dampened the joy of it all. Also, I don't know if I said lack of apology. I don't know if that's on your side or their side. Could be both, So, I think I'm just going to leave that there. Let's see the bottom of the deck, because I just quickly shuffled. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, essentially, you just want to be able to get along with this person on a perfunctory level. But if you can't even do that, then what is the point, right? Damn. Aries. I get it. Okay. Let's look at the angel. Whispers of love. Angel. Okay. We have slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. What did I say? Hanged Man, High Priestess energy all day long. Chill, relax, heal, and romance might come to you. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Right now, I feel like that should be you. Figuring out how to choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. Showing romance towards yourself would be nice for a change, Aries. And love can make the difference. So love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Damn straight. That is the focus right now, Aries, okay? For April. And you know what? Astrologically speaking, tarot readers have agreed, well, a wide variety of us have agreed that April is the real new year. This, you know, January, February, March, we've been closing out past ties from the previous year, healing, reconciling, coming to terms with, gaining self-awareness, all of that, yada, yada. But now we're stepping into Aries season. This is the season of new beginnings. We are the goddesses of war. We're going to fight for what we're worth, for what we believe in, and we are going to learn what it is that we not only deserve, but desire. And so I hope that is the case. I'm speaking it with a sense of strength here, but, you know, we got to believe in the strength of the law of attraction, manifestation, and vibration, resilience, all that good stuff. So, without further ado, Aries, until we meet again, love and light as always. Mwah.